Hey guys, it's SDG, and welcome to this week's weekly review. Now, don't forget to like, favorite, share, subscribe, the whole gamut of these videos if you want us to keep making great content for you. So, we're going to jump right into some of the news, and it's been a little slow in the news this week, so we're going to give you some stories that I thought were really interesting. And number one on the list is the Twitch copyright changes. Now, Twitch has partnered with a studio called Audio Magic or Audible Magic. I always forget what it is. And they're basically taking a YouTube-ish approach to what to do with copyrighted audio. Now, this will be stuff like, let's say you got the latest Lil Wayne and Drake song in your game, and you want to put that up on Twitch. Now, this won't come into effect while you're actually streaming. This will happen in your video on demand section after you save like your highlights and stuff. And the way they'll take care of this is if they hear any copyrighted audio, or one of the software, if there's any copyrighted audio, like I said, the new Lil Wayne song, it will automatically, without you having to do anything, silence 30-minute blocks of your video. Now, luckily, this caused kind of an outrage among the Twitch fan base, and they added a repeal or an appeal, button for that, so that you can have an easy way to appeal these content strikes, which is basically what there are. And yeah, it's terrible. People are not happy about this. Another thing that happened and changed was there was a limit on how long your highlights could be. It was a 2-hour limit. Now, that has since been repealed because the speedruns community just went ballistic, okay? And I'm like, there's some open letters and everything, and do a couple Google searches and really get into the details of some of these letters. There's a great article on Reddit about it too, and it should still be up there. It's got gold, so it should be easy to find. Next thing we got for you today, and these are two stories from the same people. It's from Origin. Now, if you have an Origin account, and if you don't, I suggest you get one. There's a bunch of good things going on right now. Origin does something like what Xbox Live does with Games for Gold, where they give out free games, or they give out long-range trials of other free games. Or not other free games, other paid games, excuse me. Now, you see me, I think it was about a month ago when I did the weekly review, they had Titanfall, which had a free 72-hour period. I love that game. I bought that game. So, I would have probably not had I not had the opportunity to play that. Now, with that being said though, what they have right now is they have Battlefield 4 for a 7-day trial. Now, if you can't figure out whether you like a game in 7 days or not, then I don't know what to tell you. But I have it, so I'm playing and I'm loving it. Now, I told you guys in a couple of previous videos that we will have Battlefield 4 content, so this will just allow me to get a jump on the gun and get the actual content for you guys. What's going to happen is, towards the end of this month, we're going to pick up a bunch of copies for the team, and we're just going to start laying out Battlefield 4 content for you guys. So it's going to be fantastic. But Battlefield 4 for 7 hours. Now, another sleeper hit, which unfortunately for me just destroyed a great game studio, is they have Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. They have that for a 48-hour period. Now, if you know anything about this game was the reason that 38 Studios, Kurt Schilling's old studio, closed. Because the game was kind of a flop, even though it had strong sales. They just didn't make enough money to break even. So the whole studio went under. And I feel bad because I've already owned this game, and I'm actually still on it. I'm still playing it too because the game is just so long, and I'm kind of doing a completionist run on it. And this is a fantastic game. This is like a really good game, and I don't understand why it didn't sell better. But that's neither here nor there. Damage has already been done, but it's free for a 48-hour trial. Give it a try. If you like RPGs, if you like beat 'em ups, hack and slash, the whole thing, this will appeal to you great. The next thing I have for you is for you toy guys. Now, I know we talk about games, but this is game-related toys. So there is a Skyrim Nightingale armor statue that's going on sale really soon, and they're taking pre-orders for it now, and it's expensive. I'm sorry. There's two editions. There's a light-up model and a standard model. The standard model is $300, but this thing is super detailed. I might actually wind up picking up one because, one, I love Skyrim. If you haven't realized, I love RPGs. And two, this thing is badass. I'm like, trust me, There'll be a picture up somewhere in the description most likely, so you guys take a look at it, but this thing is super detailed. Now the light up model costs $330. Well, it's 30 more bucks, so I might go with that, but I haven't decided. It's Nightingale. You're supposed to be kind of stalking, so the light up version doesn't really appeal to me as much. And finally, and there'll be a picture up in the video for this, because if you haven't seen this, you need to see this. There are some new Xbox One bundles coming out, and that's all great. But the one I'm concerned about is the Sunset Overdrive. Now, the Sunset, if I'm not mistaken, Sunset Overdrive comes out October 28th, and I don't own an Xbox One yet. And I don't know if I want to wait till then to own one, but Sunset Overdrive has something up on the other Xbox. It has this, the white Xbox 360. This thing is so unimaginably pretty. This was actually something that was specifically for Microsoft employees that Microsoft decided to go back and actually let us own. Because when we saw this, we saw they were giving these away to employees. We were like, oh, this thing is crazy. Why can't we have one? So it looks like they finally met the call of the community. So yeah, that's going to all be... Now, we don't know the exact date of the bundle release. We just know the date of the game release. So this can go one of two ways. Microsoft can release it on the 28th with the opening of the game, which would be very upsetting to me because I don't have to wait because I am getting a white Xbox One. Or they can do the split disbursement method, where they release the system first, but it's still a bundle. And what happens is you get a digital game code for Sunset Overdrive. So no disc that comes with it, but you get the code so that when the game launches, you can download the game because you already own it. Now that sounds like the way to go, because then they can release it up to a month previously and start building hype for it. That sounds like the best idea to me. Now, just to get into what's going on with the team, we got some Halo coming up this week. We got some more Valiant Hearts finally. I finally got another controller so I can finish that Let's Play. We'll have some Metal Gear this week, the new Metal Gear game. We'll have some Borderlands 2 for you guys. We're going to start a new team playthrough. I told you there's going to be Halo. There's going to be a couple different kinds of Halo. There's going to be a Halo Legendary run this week. And like I said, we're looking for another fourth for that. So if you guys are in, hit me up at Elite Players Inc. on Twitter or at any of our other social media sites. And we'll have some big team games because we got the whole clan together a couple of times for last one. So our clan is maybe 8 or 9 people deep, and we got the whole clan together to beat up on some people. We got some gameplay of that where we just were demolishing people, having a good old time back to the Halo Royalty days. So there'll be a little bit of gameplay up for that this week too. Now we'll be moving to a new schedule, but we'll tell you a little bit more about that in the next video. And like I said at the end of the videos, this is STZ signing off. Welcome to Epic. Thanks for watching.